Alright, so now that I found it, we'll go here, we'll enable or disable extensions. And the three that we're going to enable are IMAP, INTL, and then OP cache, CACHE. So as I look for them and enable them, you guys can do the same. And once we do this, we'll refresh the osTicket site in our browser, and we're going to see the changes that happen with it. So let's make sure I get these first. It's always tricky finding these when you're looking for them, right? There it is. Oh, there it is. I think I went over that one too. And then perfect. Let's enable that. And should be good right there. As you can see, the changes already. Boom. Alright guys, so now we've got to rename OST config. Right now it's named as OST sample config, but we gotta name it to OST config. Sorry about that. There it is. Well, didn't click on it. There we go. Rename. Sorry about that, guys. And let's go ahead and rename it to OST-config. And after we do that, we're gonna assign permissions. We're gonna disable the inheritance. We're gonna remove all of them. Remove everything. We're gonna add new permissions. So let's disable them first. Let's remove everything. Now let's go ahead and add. Let's go ahead and type in everyone. Looks good. And we're gonna give it full control. We'll hit OK. Let's hit apply and then OK. Yeah, there we go. Apply. OK. So now let's continue right here. We can type in, I don't know, Ryan's help desk, for example. And we'll do just ryan@gmail.com. Actually, let's change it to helper. Well, first name Ryan, last name M. Ryan M at osTicket.com. Once again, this can all be super generic, guys. Doesn't need to be anything specific, right? So we're just typing in our password. Perfect. And here's what I meant about where it's going to need to be cross-referenced. So when we set it up, we set up our username as root and our password as password1. So that we know of, but now we have to go back into the system and, finish setting it up. So let's go ahead, download Heidi SQL before we finish. Sweet, so once we've downloaded it, let's just install this one just like every other one. Let's just hit next. Next. Install it. Give it a couple of seconds. gonna skip that. So we're gonna create a new session. So let's open up new, and our username is root. Password's gonna be password 1, as you guys can remember from when I brought it up. I'm gonna open it up. Go ahead and hover over where it says unnamed. I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. And we're gonna right click. We're gonna create a new session and we're gonna call it database. Alright, and let's name this osTicket. Sweet. Go ahead and write osTicket in here now. Now it's perfectly cross-referenced and we can now install it. Awesome. Looks like we are perfect and in the green zone. Alright guys, so we just went ahead and signed back into our osTicket portal for the first time. We're going to see if it works, and if it does, then we've completed it correctly. If it doesn't, then we need to go back and fix some stuff. So as I log in, it's verifying, boom, and we're in. So this looks good right here. We're going to go ahead and check some stuff first. I'm going to click on this admin panel. Just give it some time to load up. And while we click on the admin panel, we're also going to open up the ticket panel. Oh, not that one right there. Let's go ahead and retype it. Oh, we added an extra S in there, guys. Let's go ahead and take that out right now, and it should work. Perfect. Awesome. And we're in the support center. Awesome. So now we're gonna go over here. Kind of already did it and I jumped the gun a little bit, but oh, here's the course creator stuff. We go back to ostconfig php, and I know we allowed everyone to have full control, but now we're just gonna let everyone just read and execute and just read, right? So I'm going back, showing you guys how we got there right now. So once we've updated that, awesome. So now we're in part 3, guys, and we're gonna add a new role. So we go to the admin panel, we hit agents, we hit roles, and now we're gonna create supreme admin. So right here, supreme admin, and we're gonna give it permission to do everything basically. So I'm gonna hit add role right here. Oh, I almost forgot, guys. We gotta add for the permission, so we're gonna go back and hit all of these. Supreme admin can do everything, so you want to make sure you click everything. Perfect. So now that that's done, cool. So now we're back in admin panel. We hit agents. We're back in departments. We're gonna make some system administrators right here. Just a department for system administrators. All this looks good. Access. Alright, awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and create this department. Alright guys, so basically I just went in here and I double checked to make sure everything looks good. But our next step is to add some teams. So we're gonna click this team profile right here, and as you guys can see, we have level 1 support. We're just gonna add a level 2 support, just so we can configure it, like start networking, start adding teams, so we can start potentially add employers into different type of teams, let them do different activities, so stuff like that. Just giving you guys a general idea of what I understand. Sweet. So it looks like we supported level 2. Added myself to it. And yes, looking good. Alright guys, basically also make sure where it says registration required, we unclick the box. That way when they create tickets, anyone can create them. Right, like nobody needs a specific account. So next what we're gonna do is we're gonna configure some agents, aka some workers. And just to have fun with it, I went ahead and put Lionel Messi. Hit his email. Let's change it up a little bit. Messi at osTicket.com. And we'll get the rest of it right now. We're gonna set a password for Messi, and we're just gonna make it something generic, something you guys can remember, right? And you guys don't have to specifically copy me. You can choose whatever you want. I'm just having fun with it, personalizing it a little bit. Awesome. We're gonna go to access. We'll make him the supreme admin of the support. Oops. We already hit support. We gotta go ahead and delete that. We'll just save it like that for right now while we work on making Ronaldo. Of course, you guys knew I was gonna have to go with Ronaldo. So we're gonna add new agent once again.